Hey, yo, Daniel, this motherfucker hard, my boy.
Me and my killers don't wanna be actors. They wanna shoot shit, they wanna be rappers. Push and wait, they certified trappers.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lil Man Reacts, and today I got a request via donation to do Tupac featuring the Notorious Big and Stretch, House of Pain. Never heard it before. Shout out to Sammy on that donation. I really appreciate you. I didn't know Biggie and Tupac ever made a song together. I know they got that kind of one, that Eminem piece together, that Running, Dying to Live. Running, I think is what it's called. But never heard this one. So I'm excited to jump into it, guys. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go, guys.
And you, Mr. Cameron, you say hello to my big friend. Juan Corleone, okay? I will break your fucking balls all over this fucking joint. Don't fucking play me, okay, man? What's so funny, right? Huh? What's your name? Huh? What's your name, man? Cameron, dude. Cameron? That's right. You wanna talk? Huh? You wanna work for me? Yeah, huh? Okay, you come down tomorrow, man.
The motherfucking dust kicker. Who can you trust? Do you have the heart to see a nigga before you bust? My name is spoken on the tongues of so many folks. Busting motherfuckers out the box, I ain't even go. Now how the hell do you explain my claim to fame? From doing flicks to busting tricks out the fucking frame. Got these bitches on my jock, niggas on my block. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking for my smoking Glock. And busting niggas' asses to stay alive. Skinny ass player watching bigger motherfuckers front. They ask me how I'm living. I'm a hustler, fucking busters till they die. Now it's on in the ghetto, you ain't heard. Niggas got their AKs heading for the burbs, aiming at them skinny bitches, let it rain. Giving them a big welcome to the house of pain.
I'm the man that I am, that you can watch me. You can watch me when I fall, when I cry, when I get shot, when I go to jail, when I die. You can watch me.
On with MTV News, controversial rapper.
That's the thing I always try to explain about Tupac. Everything was so real. It never was nothing that was behind the scenes or like hidden. Everything, his whole life was out there. Like, I mean, how many movies do they got on Tupac's death? Like, there's like a different perspective from every single person that met him, which, you know, is just crazy to me, guys. I absolutely love this song. I'm assuming there's a different version that don't have these news clippings and videos in it, but I definitely enjoy them. Let's go, guys.
Jail, when I die, you can watch it.
On with MTV News, controversial rapper and actor Tupac Shakur has died in a Las Vegas hospital of complications from several bullet wounds sustained Saturday night, September 7th. He was 25 years old.
Yo, I'm hunting down this nigga and he knows, so he's stressing. He better count his blessings and get ready for this lesson. The Stretch about to teach him when I reach him with the Mac and lay that ass down on his motherfucking back, Jack.
It's weird. Stretch kind of sounds like Juicy J from 3 6 Mafia. I don't know. It's crazy. Let's go, guys.
Teach him when I reach him with the Mac and lay that ass down on his motherfucking back, Jack. Slack is something that a nigga don't take.
Something I want to touch on too is I also read into where they said that Big Stretch had something to do with setting Tupac up when Tupac, you know, was shot the 5 times, and you know, that's why him and Pac just kind of cut it off. It's what I heard. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I think he had like the most love for Big Stretch, and then something like that happened, and I think it just completely fell out. I think, and it's crazy too because Pac, you know, as he went into death row and started hanging out with the mob, like not Mob James, but like Bun Tree, Neckbone, all those kind of guys, Suge Knight. He was hanging out with the mob, and then he started. You could hear him, M.O.B. man. And, in some of his songs he would, rep the mob. But Big Stretch was a Crip, which is crazy. It shows how Tupac got around to everybody. Let's go.
Get ready for this lesson. The Stretch about to teach him when I reach him with the Mac and lay that ass down on his motherfucking back, Jack. Slack is something that a nigga don't take. His mom's run the church, so I'ma see her at his fucking way. Make way, the nigga paid me the other day. I'm walking with my son and the nigga had something to say. Hey, the nigga tried to diss, boy, he got it twisted. He should've watched America's Most. I'm listed for killing motherfuckers like him, so I'ma bring him to the house of pain and kill him with a grin. Flim flam, goddamn, I'm not the one before I choke him and smoke him. I'ma smack him with my fucking gun. Son, you made your last mistake and I don't know your name, but welcome to the house of pain. House of pain. House of pain.
Is this a real song? Is this just a mix that's put together? Did they really do this song? Let me know down in the comments, guys. I had like this bias thing with Tupac that if Tupac said, you know, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy, I wasn't listening to it. So I don't know anything really that Biggie put out besides, you know, like Juicy and I Love It When You Call Me Big Pop and things like that. But I never just, it never interested me because, you know, Pac was in my life at like such a low time, like a low time in my life that's, you know, kind of looked up to him. So that's what got me through, you know, all the struggles that I had to go through was that Me Against the World CD. So I just was totally, you know, with Pac. Let's go, guys.
The house of pain. House of pain. House of pain. House of pain. Welcome to the house of pain.
My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk to my wife for real. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the house of pain. The country bud got me choking. I'm on a mission to the point that motherfuckers think I'm smoking. Yeah, that sick nigga Biggie with the 8-shot fit, with the extra clip for that extra shit. Don't you know that a killing is thrilling? All the blood spilling is all a part of drug dealing. A born gangster, my daddy was a thug. Had a 38 with the hollow point slug. So when he licked shots, niggas drop quicker than a bootlegger sells his liquor. A little nigga trying to squeeze 22s in my Reebok shoes. Paying dues while kids was on their ones and twos. Now I'm much older, colder, fuck a holster. Got the Mac 11 swinging from my shoulder. It's a damn shame I got to put my mama through the strain. I'm living in the house of pain. House of pain. House of pain.
Biggie's got a dope flow, and I mean, like really dope. But I think a lot of people, you know, when it's said and done, they put Big on such a high pedestal. And I only believe this because I believe that, you know, he passed so fast that I believe people wanted to have like a yin and a yang with him and Tupac. They wanted to try to make them equals when, you know, Pac was out way before, you know, Pac, you know, put Biggie on with, you know, like, yeah, had shows and things like that. And I, you know, and I always hear people put Biggie in like a real high category of their lyricists. I think Biggie was a good lyricist, but he wasn't doing nothing. Like when I listen like to the songs that I've listened to, he didn't do anything that's like blowing me away. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he put that together. You know, it's a smooth flow. He's got a nice flow. But that the same with Jay-Z. People do that with Jay-Z all the time. They're like, Jay-Z's like one of the GOATs. Man, fuck no. Jay-Z ain't one of the GOATs. And as people say that with Kendrick Lamar, hell, fuck no. You know, and it's just my opinion, but it's just crazy to me that, like, I understand, you know, I get that he's a good lyricist, but he's not doing anything like intersyllable rhyming, like to where it's to a point to where it's like, oh my God, how does he do that? You know, I feel like Biggie's flow would be very easy to imitate. Where you got Gorilla Black, who does it very, very well. Shine sounded like Biggie, and it's very simple. Like, I just kind of think we build people up, unfortunately, because of their passing. And you had them connected. They both kind of died the same way, so it kind of puts them in the same category. But I am yet to hear an album by Biggie, I haven't listened to an album by Biggie, but I'm yet to hear one that's as big as All Eyes on Me, or even as big as Me Against the World. Maybe if I was from like New York or something, I would see different and I would be able to argue that. But like Pac's a lyricist, and he just don't do it smooth, you know. He don't do it over smooth like smooth kind of way that Big does. But to me, you got, you know, your Mount Rushmores of GOATs, and Pac would be way in front of Big, in my opinion, just due to the fact that what Big only put one album out alive, didn't he? I think Life After Death, his second album, Double Disc, which is kind of like Tupac's Double Disc, but I believe it was put out afterwards, after his death, so it might have did better than the first, because you're worth a little bit more when you're dead than you are alive. But I didn't mean to turn this thing into a Pac versus Big, but like Big and Jay-Z, they're in my low top 10. Just because I think Jay-Z's overhyped. I think people overhype him. You know, he has some good albums, you know, definitely Life and Times of Sean Carter 1 through 3 is definitely dope. I own those albums. I listened to those albums a lot growing up. And then Jay-Z's, I can't think of what he's got, the trench coat on the front of it. Man, I can't think of what that album's called. But that's dope. Like, I don't know. I think we let too many people get away with comparing people, and the bodies of work don't even match. You know what I'm saying? Like in a stance of, you know, people say Tupac was an actor. Tupac was an actor, but I think who you saw by Tupac, that's who Tupac was. And, you know, coming from like the background, like, you know, I'm not trying to compare myself to Tupac. I'm not trying to compare myself to Big, nothing like that. But coming from the background that I came from, you know, living in housing projects, being homeless, you know, running the streets and things like that, of course you get this kind of mentality like a chameleon, and you try to adapt into that environment the best way that you can. It doesn't mean that you're fake. It just means you're adapting to the rules that's being placed in that society that you're put in. So I believe Pac was who he was, and that's who we saw. Some people saw a good side, some people saw a bad side. It just was wherever he put you. But with Big just wanted to be a rapper. He wasn't trying to get involved into no street politics, anything like that. I know, of course, you see the movies and it shows that he was hustling at first and things like that, but I don't think that's who Big was. I think Big was just, at the end of the day, he was a rapper. He was trying to feed his family, and that's what he did. And he got around like Diddy and those people, and they just kind of tried to push the image to somewhere else, you know. And I believe that's why Big never really got at Tupac, like got at him, because he understood, you know, where Pac was coming from. Not saying that he was scared and they couldn't go back and forth, but I don't know. We're way off topic, guys. Let's go.
House of pain, house of pain, house of pain. Welcome to the house of pain. House of pain, house of pain, house of pain. Welcome to the house of pain. House of pain, house of pain.
What, you joking me?
House of pain.
Lame? You mean what's worse than what we've done that can still happen? What's worse than it doesn't work out, blows up in our face. We go to jail, get sent to the electric chair, then we die, then we go to fucking hell. Worse than that? I might go on zero.
Pac is the only one that you can look at and say, man, he's like 35 and 21 at the same time, man. He definitely was ahead of his time. Let's go.
Then we die, then we go to fucking hell. Worse than that.
I might go on Simbo, but now I'm back to let these niggas know just how deep my game runs. Apocalypse don't sleep. I keep a motherfucking Glock in my car. If I'm holding in the club, I gotta be the fucking star. So everybody will smile and raise their hands. I got a razor in case I gotta do it next, man. Cause you know how niggas be. A fly guy, well fuck it, I'm a high guy. From Bed-Stuy putting the swelling on your eye. You know, even when I choke till you stop breathing, the police come, I'm leaving. Peace and love. We go.
Alright guys, there we have it. Tupac featuring Notorious B.I.G. featuring Stretch, House of Pain. Guys, I really like this. I really enjoyed Tupac's verse. I really enjoyed Big Stretch's verse. And I enjoyed Big's verse. I got off, kind of got off topic of what, we was doing here. We're about the song. But I know I see a lot of people, they react and they're like, Big's a GOAT, Pac's a GOAT. They're the best. They're the top tier. And it's not like that. Pac was established before Big, and it just kind of, irks me a little bit when people do that, because you can't, the body of work, you know what I mean? He had Tupacalypse Now, he had Strictly for My, he had Me Against the World, Thug Life, and there was even rumors that he wanted Big in Thug Life. So, no, the bodies of work, no. Juice, Poetic Justice, Gridlock, Bullet, no. I mean, just no. You can't convince me otherwise. And I'm not dissing Big, so don't take it that I'm dissing Biggie at all. I'm just saying it's not equal. It's not. The body, maybe if Big would have been alive and could have lived, life, but Pac had 7 years. That's it. In 7 years, Pac did all that, and it's crazy. Like prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, the song was absolutely dope. Shout out to Sammy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Down in the comments, where we going next, guys.
Grew up out the 80s and I ain't even trying to vent. Daddy gone, mama wrong, same story how it went. Moving dope, I was hustling in them cold streets. Grandma did what she could, but Christmas always missed me. I ain't tripping, no, I done felt blessed. God put me through them rough days, it was a test.